Hey everybody, happy Friday. Oh, gonna get XCOM. I've not played XCOM. So here's the plan today. We're doing speedrun tutorials, and so that I can cut this up and put it on YouTube and show new speedrun peoples. Okay, sound good? Plan. Thing number one, everybody. Get a controller. Plug it in. Xbox controller works fine. When you're on the map after you're done with the fight, use the stick over here, this one, and point it in the direction you want to move. And it'll move you that direction instantly. Even through scouting animation, which is why we want the controller plugged in. Call the controller hack. It's not really a hack, it's just having a controller plugged in. That's basic number one. Well, I broke it. Basic number two is open up your live split. And don't be a dumb streamer who doesn't is not prepared to stream without his Here, we'll turn the music up just a little bit so you guys can we're turning the Kumu music off today. Yep, don't be a me. Open up our necromancer splits here. Bam. Those splits are wrong. Those splits are wrong. Where's my splits that have the right numbers on them? What? Okay, well, apparently our necromancer splits are just wrong. Okay, well, we're just gonna open this one up and clear the splits. Edit splits. How is this? Oh, because it's average. So this is average splits. Got it. I am so smart. SMRT. No, so this is average splits. That's the deal here. Open information text PB 20 minutes 30 seconds. There it is. Okay. Well, I have to edit the layout again. Layout editing. Bam bam. Easy. Necromancer is probably the easiest and quickest of all the speedruns to do. See the average? My average is 26:12. Here's my compare against personal best. So there we go. There's the PB. You can see where the time save is. A lot of time save on Ruins 2 because we got 7 minutes there on my PB. But do average segments, and that makes you feel less bad as you're running it. Feeling less bad is always good. This is about the average time, is about 26 minutes. Oh, get your shit all situated time. Holy cow, we're just losing it right now. One other last little bit of bookkeeping before we jump in here. We have a new sub goal. They just released the 5th emote slot for affiliates. We get 50 sub points. We get another emote slot open. We have one open emote slot right now, and there'll be another one open. I need to pay an artist to get some emotes made. But we'll have two more open emote slots. We have one open right now. We get another one once we hit 50 sub points. So that's the plan. That's the goal. So we're gonna leave that there. That'll be the goal till we hit it. So what you do every time you want to start a speedrun, you delete the save, click over here, click all the DLC off. Easy. That's simple enough. Darkest. We always do darkest. All of our settings, as far as game settings, other, it's all standard. We don't fuck with anything. The only thing we fuck with is, oh, we have to get into the game to look at it. But basically all of our settings except for tutorials is standard. We never start our timer until we click on the very first screen here. We're gonna go through here like none of y'all have seen me do this before, so y'all are gonna have to deal with it if you've been here before, because we're trying to teach people. So we get in here, and once we click start on Old Road, that's when we go. Old Road is pretty standard. If you played Darkest Dungeon before, you just fight all the way through. You can do some stuff to unlock things faster. On Necromancer %, it's not really necessary. Necromancer is, you want to go through as quickly as possible. If you stall in the first fight, sometimes Old Road can take like 5 minutes, so you don't want to fuck around. Alright, ready. Going in 3, 2, 1. We start our timer. We use our controller. Hold right on the pad.
Keep to the side path.
And get walking. We walk with the keyboard hidden D. Oh, we got surprised. Kind of a bummer. Doesn't really matter that much. That's a bummer. The fact that we didn't go first. Please do more than 7 damage or more than 8 damage, sir. Pretty please. Yeah, so that's kind of what I figured. So this is a really bad first fight. We're gonna be finishing all of our runs tonight. Spacebar is a fun little shortcut for you to open up or to take all your all the loot from any encounter.
Send these vermin a message.
Fine, good. We didn't get surprised there.
Has returned, and their kind is
Basically
no longer
on
welcome.
Necro %, basically on any boss %, you ignore basically every curio. There's some curios that are useful in specific situations, but for the most part we ignore all curios on boss % runs. This is a very bad Old Road, FYI. This is looking like if we were doing a actual run for speed and not for teaching, this would probably be a reset. Just because there was one time I used to be of the thought that whatever, oh, I'll just lose time on the first one. It doesn't matter that much. It's not gonna make that big of a difference. I think I lost like probably 30 seconds on lost about 30 seconds on the Old Road between my PB, and then I missed world record by 29 seconds. So I ever since then I have been of the mindset that you just take what you can get. Spam the air horns because we win. Spacebar again to take all the loot.
A trifling victory, but a victory.
Then we just spam click. Oh yeah, I forgot to split. So that's a really bad Old Road. Normally anything slower than like a minute and 30 seconds, I reset every time, no matter what.
Welcome home.
All right, so what we do here, we check our skills. We have really bad skills on our Vestal and our Plague Doctor. The skills you want to see are these two here, the Mace Bash and the Judgment. Mace Bash is top tier, Judgment is kind of second tier. We're going to take them just for the sake of taking them. One thing we definitely want to upgrade every time is Stagecoach Network up to level 2, because then we get more chances to get good heroes. What we want to do is, in order to get as much stuff as we can, is we trade out some curios so that we can have enough curios for this level 2 in Stagecoach and enough for our weapon upgrades as soon as they are available to us. Generally with trinkets, what we do is we just go in here and sell them all. Unless it's a damage trinket, we don't really care. Basically, I never bring Plague Doctor with to Ruins 1 on Necro, and I only bring Vestal with if she has Judgment or Mace Bash. So we're going with a 2-man.
Cost of preparedness, measured now in gold.
2-man. Oopsie. 2 used to any %. Didn't bring any torches. I mean, we should be fine. I'm hoping we don't run into too many problems. The torchless is okay. Ruins 1 you need to do every time, even in even if you're doing, say, any % or Siren %. This run's gonna die at Ruins 1. It might. It's a possibility. So, generally you want to have light on the bosses, because if an enemy crits, you lose a couple seconds, and We don't really need heirlooms because we already have all the heirlooms we really need. If you get lucky, you can sometimes get enough heirlooms for level 3 weapons, but that's really rare. Especially on Necromancer %, because you just don't have enough missions to get any of that stuff. Alright, bump of the night. Combat is as you'd expect. I mean, it's just... do what you can. So you can't anymore. I wish you'd stop dodging. Hi, Missman is what it is. Great. Okay. Yikes. Alright, well... I mean, that's the first stressful incantation. It should be fine. If this was a actual speedrun, we would have reset already. But... we're learning. We're all learning things together. Finally, she's taking some damage.
Well, that was dumb.
Please bleed to death, ma'am. If you would. Thank you.
Death by inches.
So there we go. We'll continue on our merry way. Our next trick we're going to learn about in the last room. Which is a soundboard for optimal effect. Exactly. Exactly. So we get extra loot when we're at pitch black. This is why I'm used to not bringing light with, is because what I've been doing for a while is doing any percents, because we need to grind for heirlooms till you get to a certain level of upgrade. That's about half of the runs on any percent is just grinding to get the gear you need, the upgrades you need, and then the other half is spacing out and forgetting what you're talking about. Darkest Dungeon 1 and 2, yes, basically. Darkest Dungeon 3 can take a while too.
Decimated.
The one time I did it, it didn't take that long, but we're just gonna continue on our merry way. No scout, which is unfortunate.
Or is
Just
this merely
feed them a bunch of food. Make sure they're nice and healthy so they don't die in one shot in the next fight. 9 minutes. Did it take me 9 minutes? I thought it took way longer than that. So again, we ignore the curios. Every time you touch a curio, you lose like 5 seconds. So fuck that. Eventually, if you've been doing it long enough, you can remember where all of the prompts pop up on the screen, so you can hover. Like, right in the center here is where the shovel pops up. I guess not. I guess right in the middle of the 4th item here. So, because this is a scout mission, you have to explore 90% of rooms. Shit. So we can just retreat in order to complete this mission. And that'll end up saving us, especially with 2 people, like a crap load of time. So what we're gonna do, because we got surprised, we can't actually retreat from combat. So need to pass our turns on the first round of combat. Eat whatever, you know, take whatever may come our way. Gonna go for Ruins 1. Yep, there's a lot of gold for Ruins 1. So we have to hope Reynold, I mean, it doesn't really matter if Reynold dies that much. But basically, there we go. So we have a stress check already. Oh, I didn't hit escape before we did the, I could have shown how to do virtue scumming, but I fucked it up, so that was on me. So if you hit escape before a virtue check actually finishes, the game hasn't actually rolled the virtue check, and it will re-roll it on your load into the game.
Our family name
so we have an
was
afflicted
so well
person
regarded.
here, which is a bummer, but
Whispered aloud by decent folk.
there we go. So that's what we're gonna do. Reynold is basically dead to us. Moving on. Ooh, yikes. Okay, so we have scout missions here. That's not great. Yikes. We actually have some serious issues here. So I'm going to show another trick here that we got. So what we have here is called a scaredy cat. If you take one person, send them into the darkest dungeon. Split, split, split. Thank you. Take one person, send them into the darkest dungeon. don't give them anything, because what we're going to be doing is listening to
Once again,
the narrator talk forever.
right. And the manor sits at the very
Again, I've been doing 80%
cosmic
lately,
unrest.
so I'm forgetting to split after every mission, because normally you do like 20 to 30 missions,
At great dawn,
and you don't split for any of
in
those.
anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life lays
So we sit and wait.
pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Listen to the narrator talk a bunch. Then you got our one person. We abandon the quest, retreat, run away.
A setback, but not the end.
Calm
of
down,
things.
Cody. Let the lurkers lurk. So we retreated. Our plague doctor is at 100
I was
stress.
lord of this
Normally, a
place.
person dies when they leave the darkest dungeon. However, because
Rats made it
we
their domain.
only had one character, they don't get
The
killed.
bellows blast
So
once
what we
again.
do on the way
Forge
out
stands ready to make weapons
is
of
our
war.
week has rolled to the next week, which means we get a full new cart, a new group of people here. We're gonna grab this
The
guy,
raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold
and we
the
upgrade our
secrets of
weapons
a
now,
hungry
because now that our week has rolled forward, the blacksmith is open. Easy peasy. So now we select our group of people. We'll grab him, and him. Generally, skirmish missions are faster. Only works 100% when running the darkest dungeon. Correct. Thank you, Cody. There is another thing we use called time travel, which we use in Cove and Warren's boss percent missions. And I'll go over that during our next run. And I'll explain kind of what time travel is and how to do it. Basically, that's the one time you can guarantee doing it or getting the week to kind of roll forward, to refresh some stuff and unlock some stuff before you otherwise would without having to do a mission. So generally speaking, mission selection here. We have 2 missions to choose from because these 2 are short missions, these 2 are medium missions. These 2 would basically kill the run. Sometimes you will get 4 medium missions. If you get 4 medium missions, your run's dead. Reset it. If you're doing the first tier boss, if you're doing second tier bosses, you can do 2 medium length missions and 2 short length missions to get to your second boss instead of doing 5 short missions, if that makes sense. I'll go over the math of that later. I know I'm kind of throwing a lot of information out. But skirmish missions have the highest capability to be short, so we want to pick them at all times. So, provision. Also, we get, looking at the items here, it can help sometimes. Generally not super concerned about those. And grab a couple stacks of torches. Honestly, you don't need that many torches, generally, when you're going to do skirmish missions. Especially not in Ruins or Warrens. Cove and Weald, you can get some really, really long
The
hallways.
fiends must be driven back.
No scout, which is unfortunate.
Place to be
If you wanted
in the
to
seat
potentially
of
risk
our
there
noble
not being
line.
a fight here, you could just go and ignore this room up here. However,
Mechanical
if there is a
hazards
fight
possessed
here,
by evil intent.
like there is, you basically then are wasting your time running all the way to the end of the hallway and then realizing there's a fight here. Generally speaking, not a good move. Widely regarded
Another
as not being a great
abomination
move.
cleansed from our lands.
Oh, he can't crush from the slot 3, huh? Oh, that's right. He can hit slot 3. He just can't hit from slot. Well, I already fucked up. Great. All right. Well, we'll get a riposte up, I guess, since that's most of the damage that is going to get done. Rest in pepperonis. It's okay. We're getting kind of screwed on long-range people, especially since I screwed up the Virtue Scum on Dismas. Nice. Download them gamerinos. Alright, so we have Tempting Goblet. So here's how you Virtue Scum. If you hit escape here. Ooh, okay. Oh, I thought for sure he was going to get virtued. Okay, whatever. Whatever, I do what I want.
Press this advantage.
Go.
Give them no quarter.
Attack you. 1 HP. Feels good, man. Blubber him again. Yep. So here's a Virtue Scum. Never mind. He dodged it. Alright. Here's a Virtue Scum. Alright. You got hit that time. Hit escape right now. You'll see behind you, and you can see whether he passes the Virtue check or not. You do that. Just hit escape. Exit to main menu. Reload into the game. Sit through the loading screen. And it re-rolls that action that just happened. So that Tempting Gobble will reroll. It'll have the same amount of damage it did. It'll have the same amount of stress damage as it did, but it'll reroll. You have to rewatch the animation, which is unfortunate. But then you just pop up your escape, and then the screen will change a color. If it tinges red, that means that they are going to fail the virtue check. If it tinges yellow, that means they will pass the virtue check. So this is how we can, in any percent, guarantee that we never really have to concern ourselves with losing time to a affliction. I mean, you are losing time technically because you have to keep doing this. There's a base percent chance to pass a virtue check of 25%, so you have a 25% chance every time you load to pass the virtue check. However, we can do this about 8 or 9 times before our traditional way. So screen turned yellow means we're getting a virtue. The other way that we can get rid of afflictions is obviously to do send someone into the bar in and then do a scaredy cat. However, it obviously takes time. You have to sit there and listen to the guy talk forever. It's just kind of a pain to deal with. It takes about 45 seconds to a minute, depending on how fast you can menu through. So, and then we get our nice virtue, we get our stalwart, which means over the course of the whole mission, he's going to be reducing his own stress. It is a little bit of time loss for him to do his action, but more of a light tan. Well, I'm trying to be simplistic, my dude. God.
Watch your step.
Peanut gallery over here. Okay, so we want to keep everything at full light so we don't get surprised. Getting surprised with a team that is not movement centric is really bad. It's basically the same as Darkest Dungeon, you know. You don't want to get dunked on by getting surprised. So keep the light as high as possible. Generally speaking, we want to keep our bag below this point here. Basically, we want these 5 spaces here in the corner to be empty, because if we get more than 65% of our bag full, then the collector has a chance to spawn. And it's real slow to fight the collector relative to, you know, not having the collector. This is bad. We had 3 misses. 3 misses!
Oh, this is bad!
Really bad. Really bad first turn. Yeah, this run is going really badly in a whole number of ways.
Destroy them.
It's okay, good thing we're learning here. It's allowing me to go more slowly. So I've already screwed up kind of our composition here. Generally speaking, Houndmaster isn't really E tier. He's kind of, or S tier. He's kind of B tier, a B tier dude to bring with. Same with kind of Leper. Leper's kind of B tier. He does lots of damage, but the accuracy is a problem. If you get a melee accuracy trinket, then bringing him with is... He does 0 damage on the riposte. What? Anyway,
As the fiend falls,
that happened.
a faint hope blossoms.
Yeah, see, this is a bad... This is a bad run, is what this is. But that's okay. RNG happens. Also, stopping to explain things happens. So, yep, this is just doing your standard Darkest Dungeon mission. We got a scout, and because we had our controller plugged in, we can move on immediately. Alright, so our final room battle is in the very last room. What is this? NVP, thank you so much for the 10 months. How you doing, Nick? What's cracking, my dude? What's the story? Morning glory. How are you? How you doing? How you doing? What's cracking? Yeah, I figured as much. Please don't die. There we go. Grinding Destiny 2 like always. Don't you have better things to do than Destiny 2? JK. How was your day? How was your Friday? How was the first day of your 3-day weekend? Bam! Leper. That's why Leper is good. Leper is bad for a host of a number of reasons.
This expedition at least promises success.
We're just gonna move the leopard to the front because, oh, that's right, we're in the middle of a hallway. Woo! There we go, another scout, which will confirm that our stuff is here. So, spiders. Generally, in normal Darkest Dungeon, if you're doing casually, I normally would recommend killing the green ones first. However, in speedruns, your red spiders stun you, which prevents your ability to eliminate the other spiders. So, kill the red spiders first. Because the ability to actually do damage to these guys is more important. Nice. Double riposte. Feels good. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, also unfortunate.
Be gone, fiend.
A little aggressive. Alright, so we have more trinkets. I don't think that we
These
need...
nightmarish creatures
The
can be
heirlooms
felled.
are...
They can be beaten.
We're not going to get enough to do another upgrade. Probably have enough to do a guild upgrade. Commanded arms to Hyman. Yep, unstoppable riposte. Also, don't bother bringing a healer with. Like, honestly, if you... Oh, he's at death's door. Alright, since we're going into our last room, may as well give him all the rest of our food. Give him the puppy treat, so he can potentially kill stuff. Ah, it's fine. I've had worse runs. My first run was worse than this. Alright, so this guy's dead next turn. We can ignore him. Not that we can hit him anyway, but... We need another ranged character is what we need. That's our problem right now, is we need a ranged character to go in slot 3 in place of this man-at-arms. Holy shit. Blood in the mud. Damn right.
Slowly.
There we go. See, told you he'd be dead.
This is how a life is
Lead.
taken.
Thank you. So he's dead. He's dead. Whatever. Just do your thing. Passing the turn would have been faster there. Generally speaking, passing the turn is quicker. It takes like 2 seconds less per time. There's our split. Again, not too concerned about it. Just click next a bunch.
We reclaim what is ours.
If we don't have an optimal, basically, so here's the tier list. We got tier lists, my
I see
dudes,
something
as far as
long
characters that we
absent in the
want.
sunken faces of passers-by.
Grave Robber is like an A rank.
Of hope.
Generally speaking, Crusader, Highwayman, Bounty Hunter are our S ranks for Necromancer.
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats.
So here's
Our
what we're gonna
soldiers
do.
must be ready.
Upgrade those for our accuracy. Go to our blacksmith. We'll upgrade all of our weapons here. All right. Then we got 2 scout missions, which is kind of unfortunate, but we do what we can. Yeah, we're not even gonna bother with bandages. Bandages are for suckers. They just take time.
Pace out the halls
Oh
of your
boy, this is a
lineage
really bad
once
map.
familiar,
Very
now
unfortunate.
foreign.
Also, no scout. Are you fucking serious? Forgot to change my loadout here. I'm gonna back out.
Failure tests the metal.
Yep, that's fine.
Heart, brain, and body.
Whatever. I ain't too concerned. It's got a different map.
Our family name.
It's got a different map
once so
anyway.
well regarded,
You're gone.
is
You're
now
in.
barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Sort by level. Alright, everybody's stress is still okay. Nailed it. Now we figured it out. Sussed. So. Oh, almost there.
Pace out the halls
Oopsie.
of your lineage once
There we go.
familiar,
This is a much better map
now
as far
foreign.
as scouting is concerned. This actually probably saves us time. If we get a bad map in scout, it probably isn't the worst idea to retreat and come back in once, maybe, in the hopes you get a better map. Like in that one, since we started in the middle and there really
Ambushed by
wasn't a
foul
path
invention.
all the way. Pardon me, Jesus Christ. Say dinner before this stream and I'm dying. Generally, there should be a given path that is like nice and easy and consistent. Along with a grid pattern like this, if you get like a crit scout here, you just have all 6 revealed and you know where your room fights are. And again, because it's a scout mission, if we run into a fight, we can retreat and not have to worry about it. We're going to go south because we have 3 hallways that are 4 squares long and 1 hallway that's 5, whereas if we go the other way, we have 3 hallways that are 5 squares long and 1 that's 4. So far, clean, free scout mission.
The light, the promise of safety.
This is where scouting missions can come to sometimes be faster than skirmishes. If you run in and happen to not hit any fights, you are golden. However, it's pretty rare for that to happen.
Brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
There we go, got our accuracy. Bam! Yeah, Nick, you ignored Cody. What a jerk. Cody, insult this man. Insult his honor and integrity. There you go. Doomsday. Generally speaking, the stressors are still your number 1 priority. Just because sitting and waiting through a virtue scum is a pain in the ass, and we don't really like that. We don't like wasting time on... And what we're doing for combat is we're hitting the number keys on our keyboard as shortcuts here to hit all of our abilities. If you don't do that already, you should be, just because it's way easier. Even just in casual play, it's easier.
As the fiend falls.
There we go. Here we got a nice bleed and blight resist. I mean, I guess we'll just give that to someone. Doesn't really matter that much. Still no scouts. This is actually pretty rare at full sunlight to not have, or to get this few scouts. Generally, a necromancer percent, you don't have to worry too much about.
We require only the strength to follow it.
You don't have to worry too much about stress. Hey, Alan, how you doing, my dude? What's cracking?
You stolen my heart.
No, that's what I'm a thief. Came in the night. Take your heart and your soul. I'm gonna take it. One second here. Let me open this up for a second and oh, there it is. It's taking your soul. Did that work? Let me know if that worked. You should know if it worked.
Another abomination.
How you doing, Alan?
Cleansed from our lands.
How have things been? How's life?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I think last time we talked, the last time I talked to you, I think I was giving you unparalleled amounts of shit. And I feel bad.
Eradicated.
So I apologize.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates.
Thank you for the 100 biddies, my
a
dude.
dizzying fall.
Greatly appreciated. All right. So if we get a fight in this last room, we're just going to retreat. We don't have to. Easy. Always split on when you click
The
Return to
great
Hamlet.
ruins belong to us.
It's when you should always
And
click
we will
that split
find
button.
Whatever secrets they hold.
So even if you
I see
beat the
something
boss,
long
you still
absent in
need
the
to
sunken
click
faces of
that
passers-by.
split button.
A glimmer of hope.
Alright, so we don't have enough heirlooms for not enough heirlooms for
Mastery over
level
life
2
and
weapons.
death was
So
chief among
onto
my
the
early
necromancer
pursuits.
here.
I began in humility, but my ambition.
Necromancer,
was
worst case
limitless.
scenario, can take up to like 10
Who could
minutes.
have divined the prophetic import
Best
of
case
something
scenario
as
can be like 4.
unremarkable as a twitch in the
I
leg
think I got
of a
on my
dead
PB. I
rat.
think I got a sub 4-minute necro because I had like a 5 rooms to get to necro.
devil
There we
walks
go.
these
This one's a good
halls.
one. This is a good map here.
Only the mad or the desperate
So 1,
go
2,
in
3,
search
4.
of
Yeah,
it.
4 rooms to get to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rooms to get to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know that our necromancer's right here. So we have a 5-room necromancer. Unfortunately, we do have some fights on the way there. But it's fine. It's okay. We'll survive. Oh boy. We're just gonna use our dog treats here.
Back to the pit.
Trying to get done with these fights as quickly as we possibly can. Spread the love, spread some damage around here, do some nice AoEs. Holy smokers. Horns for the AoE. Feels good. I feel good. There we go.
Continue the onslaught.
Killing it.
Destroy.
Straight murder.
All.
So we want to keep our bag, again, as empty as possible. No collector. Keep these 5 slots open. Keep 5 open slots in your bag. That way the collector will never show up for you. You will never come to take your soul. Soul is mine. It's like Alan's soul is mine. Alright, we have to virtue scum, unfortunately. Again, hit escape before the roll happens. Exit to main menu if he fails. Load back
Mastery
in.
over life and death
This is what's a
was
pain in the
chief
ass about
among
getting
my
one of these
early
during a boss
pursuits.
fight is
I began
you have
in
to sit here and listen to
humility,
the ancestor talk
but my
forever.
ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the
About
prophetic
a
import of
10-second
something as
time loss every
unremarkable
time you do it.
as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
Still, it's a better than
A devil walks
dealing
these
with an
halls.
affliction through an entire boss fight. So
Only the mad or the desperate going.
do this 2 more times. If we fail, we'll just suck it up.
Mastery over life and death.
So I don't like
was
sitting here and
chief
listening to
among
him
my
talk.
Early pursuits. I began in humility.
Alan, I feel like you're ignoring me.
but
I will
my
not be
ambition
ignored, Alan.
was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import
will
of
not be
something
ignored.
as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead
Twitch
rat?
in the leg of a dead rat. Did you know that? You hear that a lot when you're
A
running
devil walks these
Necromancer
halls.
percent.
Only the mad or the desperate going.
Alright. One more time.
Mastery
sitting,
over life
waiting.
and death was chief among my early pursuits.
Sitting, waiting,
I began in humility. My
excited.
ambition was limitless.
Let's pass his virtue
Who could have
check.
divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? A devil walks these
Hit it too
halls.
early. Sometimes that happens.
Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Alright, we're just gonna suck it up and deal with it. Selfish. Selfish isn't that bad. We've had worse.
Another one falls.
Take the most likely kill. That. Get another likely kill, plus a little extra damage.
Maintain the offensive.
The problem with afflictions is there's a higher chance for their shit to proc on turns it's not theirs. Also, you're increasing the stress of everybody else.
Decimated.
It becomes a real pain in the ass to deal with these afflictions. You lose about 3 seconds every time when they start barking at each other. There we go. Crit kills. Let's go. And it is faster to just take the stuff.
Triumphant pride
Yep, so he's
precipitates
selfish.
the dizzying fall.
Yep. He's selfish and kleptomaniac, which means we have an extra 20%. Basically, we have a 50-50 shot anytime we walk past anything that could have money in it that he will interact with the Curio. And then sometimes he just does shit on his own that he shouldn't do. Forgot about that part.
Be gone, fiend.
So at least he got a kill. We're getting a little bit of reduced stress here.
Back to the pit.
Yep, so back to default. Party layout. We'll put the leper in front in case we get a purge. To use. Sweet. Free rooms are always nice. Free rooms are good to get. They're a little rare. Yes, again, ignoring all curios. You don't need any of it. Oh boy.
Even
Yep.
the cold
Shovel,
stone
please.
seems bent on preventing passage.
So every so often after I use the mouse keyboard, you'll see my cursor flail wildly across the screen. Generally, why I'm doing that is because of, pardon me. In order to get the mouse to reappear, that's really what you have to do. That's fine. He already has 100 whatevers. It's 100 magical thingamawhatsits.
Another abomination cleansed from
We want
our
to keep him in slot
lands.
1 and 2 for this because we have 2 people that can only hit in slot 1 and 2. So we don't want him to scoot any further back than where he is right now. So anytime this guy spawns, we need to kill it as soon as possible. So unfortunately that means we kind of have to burn our high damage abilities on that, but whatever. Doesn't matter that much. We'll see if we can't get a crit lunge with the Grave Robber. She can do a fair bit of damage. Miss. Rip. Yes, we're doing a speedrun here, Drago. Doing a kind of tutorial-y bit. Speedrun! Damn right. How have you been, Drago? Long time no see. So, wait for that to finish. Pick up our stuff, click it, done. 35 minutes. Pretty bad. Not bad considering that we were explaining the whole thing the whole way through. So, we're gonna do this stuff again. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again now. I like how that one bumped up our average by 2 minutes. It's good shit.
A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Alright. So, that's Necromancer percent. I did not mean to exit to desktop. Yes, I've been wearing glasses occasionally. I hope it doesn't offend the Lord's senses. Aww. Boogie, thank you for gifting that sub to Alan. Alan, enjoy your sub. Oh, if you hear me. Pour it out in the chat. Pour it out. Pour it all out.
Ruin has come to
Enjoy
our
your muffin
family.
icon, Alan. And thank you, Boogie,
Remember our venerable house.
for buying that sweet sub. We are 17 sub points away from our next emote slot being opened. Gotta buy some art. Looks good, actually. Well, thank you. I'm a trendy fella. So here's what we do. We're gonna do Necro again. Drive home the intro again. Delete this save. Get rid of all these. Get rid of all the DLCs. Darkest tutorials.
Darkest tutorials.
And then, yeah. How have you been, Drago? I already asked you about your desk job. I ask you about your desk job every single time that you show up. Ah, getting hairs in my eyes. Where'd the radio voice come from?
I have a voice changer.
That's not what I meant to do at all. I hit caps lock. Caps lock shouldn't do that. Caps lock shouldn't do that.
That's not good.
With aerial permitting nightmares. Well, good stuff. I'm really fucking stuff up here. Slow run. No speed runs here, only slow runs. We're gonna delete that save since we already fucked it up. So we have to do this again. Uncheck our DLC every time you start a new thingy. Darkest tutorial. Easy.
Easy peasy.
I don't like that caps lock does forwards advances the screen. The bummer. Super bummer. Super bummer. After this run, we'll show some of the other fun little tricks you can do with in Darkest Dungeon, some of the stuff that's used in kind of more of the longer runs besides Necro. So, 3, 2, 1, go! We start our timer as soon as we click.
Run up these lanes. Keep to the side.
Augie Doggy 12, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Welcome to the Mini Muffins.
Brutal fashion.
Hope you enjoy your
that
stay.
all may hear of your arrival.
Here we go. 50 gold, not great, but whatever. We don't really care that much.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns about the Darkest Dungeon speedrunning? Want to know why I'm doing what I'm doing, how I'm doing it? Feel free to ask. That's why you say tutorial streamer. So, PBS, point blank shot. Alright, so we got moved around, which is unfortunate. That'll slow us down. That's what we call the followers now, Drago. Clockwork Muffins is the subs, so Alan is part of the Clockwork Muffins now.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Tiered citizenship. It's a caste system.
Their cursed champion falls.
Elevate. Alright, we got a bounty hunter.
These nightmarish creatures
Trinket.
can be
1 minute
felled.
25.
They
That's
can
okay.
be beaten.
Keep your accent out of your typing. Why do you want to keep your accent out of your typing? It's a great... I need to know. You don't need to keep your
Welcome
accent
home.
out of your typing. Again,
Such
we
as
check
it
our
is.
abilities. We don't have either of the
This
two that
squalid
matter.
hamlet,
We
these
grab them
corrupted
as
lands,
guinea
they
pigs.
are yours now.
We grab level 1
And
of
you are
this. We don't have
bound
enough for
to
level
them.
2, so we click that twice, bump it up to 3,
Women
click that
and
twice,
men, soldiers
bump that
and
up to 2,
outlaws,
pick up more deeds. That
fools
way we
and corpses.
always will have enough for level
All
2 of
will
this
find
and
their
level
way to
3
us now
of
that the road is clear.
the blacksmith. Yep,
A
we are
mecca of
underprepared. It's
madness
fine.
And morbidity. Your work begins.
You only need 1 stack of torches for Ruins 1.
The cost of preparedness, measured now.
Mace
in
Bash
gold.
Vestal will be faster than these
Later,
two. However, if you
in
bring
blood.
any of the other ones, it is slower. I have done the testing has been done. It has been confirmed. 2-man is faster than 3-man with useless damage abilities. Let your accent fly, Drago. What kind of an accent do you have, even? I don't even know, I don't think.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
That's not good. Generally speaking, we don't like to use the knife, the
This
bleed,
expedition at
because we
least
lose about
promises
2
success.
seconds every time we use it because of the debuff and
The way
bleed
is lit, the path is
application.
clear. We require
Oh
only the
my!
strength to
You got
follow
quite
it.
the accent there.
Back to the pit.
Kinda. What kind of speak? Wow, I didn't know you were. Are you Scottish? Role player, gotcha. Oh, I gotcha. So you're a dwarf? Is that what that is?
Executed with impunity.
No.
Confidence surges as the
Mikote,
enemy
gotcha.
crumbles.
Okay, I gotcha. Smell what you're stepping in now. Took me a hot second. Some people like to go north, some people like to go east. What is this? Nimbit, thank you for the 5-month resub. Holy shit. Holler if you hear me. Pour one out in the chat. Pour it. How you doing, Nimbit? What's happening? Doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear it. Thank you so much for the resub. 1 more month, and then you get your nice cupcake. I have to have someone make me a 9-month resub badge as well. AC Tech people never showed up.
Formation
No!
is broken.
It's always the worst.
The offensive.
Drago knows about this. He was a cable guy. He knows all about having appointments all day and just never
Continue the onslaught. Destroy
Never having time to get to
them
it.
all.
JK. Just not showing up at all. Yep, exactly. Damn, 90% chance to pass that, and he doesn't.
Possessed by evil intent.
So apparently one thing that I learned, again, we're continuing on. Reynold has Klepto. I try to get rid of Reynold if we can. If we can get another Crusader or another S tier like Bounty Hunter to replace him with, that's what I like to do. Again, this is a scout mission. We just play through the mission as normal. Once we get to this last room is our first real trick of the run. Excelion73, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mini Muffins. Enjoy your stay. Get hype. So we retreat from this fight, and we still complete the mission because it is a scout mission. How that works. Click on through. We got Beast Hater. Doesn't really affect us much. Just quite a problem and can ruin all the day's time left. Nice. Alright, check our stage code. See who we have here. Oh fuck. We have some good shit here. All right. So. We're just gonna sell those for money. We're gonna get rid of you. We're gonna have you. Scout is our only short mission, so we're gonna take it. Bam. See what we have for a layout. If our layout is bad, we'll just retreat and come back in. Reason we got rid of Reynold there is because of his Klepto. Layout's not actually that terrible. Alright, so we have a fight down here. So we are... Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go down, retreat, and then work up and around. What is this? Oh my god.
Holler, if you hear me.
Alan. Alan with the 5 gift subs. What a legend. Oh my god. Taco Hunter 08. We're going to retreat. Oh, we're going to keep retreating. We get 4 chances to retreat. Oh my lord. Someone gifted you, wanted to pass along. Thank you so much, Alan. It's gonna go. Scott Steiner just keeps coming down the ramp. Pour it all out. Thank you for gifting us Time Muffin Bot. Zane Kyber, Great Padinsky, Taco Hunter 08, and Naldo. Enjoy your gifted subs that Alan was so kind as to give you. Thank you so much, man. Really do appreciate it. Holy smokers. Just keeps going. Scott Steiner's very upset. Oh, we really fucked this up, didn't we? And a raid! What is this? Rain Horse. With the raid. 3 viewers. Welcome, Rain. How was your stream, my dude? What were you playing? Man, she really likes to mess with our team layout here. Oh my lord. Well, thank you so much, Alan. You're a legend. Shoot him. We're just gonna pull her to the front. Get rid of her. Get rid of this guy. Damn it. Mark him up. Mark him up and stab him. Hey, how's it going, Skip? How are you doing, my dude? Oh, 1 HP. Feels so bad. We're doing well. It's a hell of a night so far. It's been busy. A lot of gifted subs have been flying all night. Been sick the last few days. No. Well, hopefully you start feeling better here. God damn it. No, why do you attack the back one? Attacking the back one is stupid.
Back to the pit.
Just got like a flu cold thing.
Their formation is broken.
Well, hopefully you start feeling better, my dude. It's never fun. Never fun to feel that bad. Yep, perfect. Nailed it. 100%. Tempting Goblet. Time to Virtue Scum. Resolve is being tested. Remember, hit escape before it says resolve is being tested. And it will always re-roll it. Don't know what you have /had. Bummer. Oh well, I mean, feeling crappy's feeling crappy, so can't even don't even really need to
Pace out the
specify.
halls of your lineage once familiar.
There's that. We hit escape immediately. Turns red. We go back to our menu. Yep, no explanations needed. Exactly. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. What a...
Pace out the halls of your lineage.
Alright, we're gonna be doing this for a while.
Now, Orin.
Back to the main menu. I like that emote. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite emotes. One of my favorites. You have a prismatic eye, Boogie. What does that mean?
Pace out the halls of your lineage.
Does that mean you're really good at scouting?
Now, Orin.
Alright. We're just gonna have to suck it up. In a bit. Again, it's a 25% chance. I think because these guys are level 0s, they have a 5% debuff to... Oh, it's Dismiss, though. Never mind, it is a 25% chance. Every time we reload in for them to pass. Delicious. What game are you playing, Rain? Feeling better. Gotta fix the DD bingo stuff. What bingo stuff needs to be fixed? Honestly, the second tier of that new card of bingo cards I'm really liking. Like, I've done streams of just nothing but those bingo cards. Oh, you mean like the guild? The league, bingo league. I like the new cards though. Yeah, the new cards are great. I love the new cards. Less cheese is better for the health of the bingo races, because then it comes down more to actually playing the game and not who gets 4 jesters first. You know? Like, I think about 3/4 of those cards, like, had the whatever line had, you know, complete with 4 of the same hero. That was always the fastest. Alright, we're gonna keep Virtue Scumming just so I can show it succeeding once. Criminy. Rain, you're fleeing the boop hammer, huh? Gonna get bopped. The booper has become the boopy. There we go. We get our virtue because it tints gold. Easy. That's not what I meant to do at all. I'm all over the map here. All over the fucking map. Oh.
Well, that was dumb.
There we go.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Finally. There we go.
This expedition at least.
All right, so we're skipping over this room down here. We're just gonna bypass it and go down here. 'Cause if we can't avoid a fight in scouts, that's what we're gonna do. That's the play. As he have focused. One other fun fact: if you hold W before you get up to any curio, they will use it as soon as they touch it. Saves any time from having to think about what you're doing. Like, what time do I need to press the button? It's like, you don't have to time it at all. You just hold the button and it just goes. Oh, guys, killing me here. You are straight killing me. Ugh. Finally. There we go. Easy. So this scout mission is going to end up being way longer than a skirmish mission. This is why skirmish missions are better, because generally there's more fights in rooms, also there's less hallways to mess around in.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Under arrest.
Their formation is broken.
Damn right.
Maintain the offensive.
Assert your mod power. Assert yourself, Rain. Stand up for yourself. Damn it. Oh my lord, we are hitting every trap in the
Cruel
book tonight.
machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Very unlucky. Uh-oh, Drago's poking the bear now. Alright, so this is just a free hallway. It's a bummer that all our free hallways were right here and not up in this little sextant. Uh-oh, Cody wants to duel. Cody wants to duel.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Yeah, Ruins 2 is always slow for some reason. You can look at
All
the average and
decadent
see that
horrors I have
Ruins 2 is
seen
always
pale in
so damn
comparison to that
slow.
final, crowning thing.
Bam,
Could not
bam,
look,
bam,
nor could I look
bam.
away.
What do we have for missions? We got another scout mission. So again, we're just kind of forced to suck it up.
The forge stands
and
ready
deal
to
with
make
it.
weapons of war.
Wow, Rain. You need to like get back on the horse here, man. You are a horse. Just a horse on a horse.
Pace out the halls of
Oofed,
your lineage
this is a
once
really bad
familiar.
scout layout.
Now,
Reason being is that there's
born.
guaranteed backtracking in multiple places. So we're only gonna go to this room. This room, back it up, down, down, over, down, down, down. Unless we had free stuff over here, which we have a fight here, so that's not the case. Backing it up. So we're retreating out of this one. We're gonna get a couple of virtue checks. Don't really care. We'll scum
The
those.
sin is not in being outmatched, but in failing to recognize it.
Hey, we got a virtue. So we don't have to worry about it. Easy. We got another. There we go. We got a second virtue check. Wow, that never happens.
A moment of clarity. In the eye of
Poggers,
the
holy
storm.
shit. Well, that went from being potentially a problem to being very manageable in a very short period of time. I did almost click it. You are correct. So because we've scouted that room, we didn't actually need to finish it. Just because we saw that room is technically scouted, and so now we just need to clear every single room, and we're good. Generally speaking, if you are going to like a tier 2 boss, you can do some medium scout missions, and they will be shorter than medium skirmish missions. Generally speaking. At least in some areas. Warrens and Ruins, it's definitely easier to get. Holy smokers. What a kill. Itchy. Oh, of course he gets to go twice in a row. Be too easy otherwise.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
So after this run, we'll do a tier 2 boss. We'll do flesh percent. Very fleshy. To show kind of a tier 2 boss, what a tier 2 boss run looks like, and some different tricks we use for that
Back to
compared to the tricks that we use here in Necro percent. Necromancer percent is very straightforward. There aren't a lot of tricks to it. It's a lot of just kind of going with the flow. Just kind of suck it up and deal with the RNG that you're given with the first party that you're kind of given. Oh yeah, everybody, Guacamelee is free. So you're only doing yourself a disservice by not just buying it. Boom, baby.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, so down this hallway we go. Doesn't matter if it's free or not. It wasn't.
Another abomination.
It was not free.
Cleansed from our lands.
At least we just get bayonet jabbed over and over again. Man, unlucky.
Executed with impunity.
Really now. Pardon me, sir. And he gets faster speed rolls than all our guys who have like 7 speed.
Their formation
For
is
shame.
broken. Maintain the offensive.
For shame. Heal them up. The reason we take all the food is so that we can have heals. That's really it. Just healing between fights. That's all it's there for. Honestly, we shouldn't have any more fights. I think they loaded it all up in this L here. Ah, yes, thank you. Thank you, Rain. $0. Free game. Everybody likes free games. In scout missions, if you do get like a grid pattern and you run across a pack laying on the ground, Jesus Christ. You run across a pack on the ground, like a backpack looking curio, there's a 33% chance there'll be a map inside there, and it is worth it to stop and pick it up if you still have options left. Or choices left to make. So you can see where fewer battles are in a scout mission. Or if you're in a... Ow. Hit my pinky button.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry.
Alright, we got some bad
begin to feel
negative traits
familiar.
there. I saw compulsive. I saw...
Trouble yourself not with the cost
Just some
of this
negatives.
crusade. It's no
Anything
good
good
to
here?
afford
Nope.
you broad tolerance in your choice
There,
of
we got our
means.
Necro boss fight. Let's grab a bunch of shit, because why not?
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility,
Beautiful.
but my ambition was limitless. Who could have
But yeah,
divined
Necro's very
the
straightforward
prophetic
once you get
import of
past kind
something
of the
as
setup. You just
unremarkable
basically play the game
as
as
a
quickly as
twitch
possible, ignoring all
in the leg
curios.
of a dead rat.
No healer. Always take a kill if you can get it. Alright, Necromancer's gonna be over here because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rooms away. And it is not the furthest distance, it is the furthest number of rooms. So that the number of rooms in the hallways or the layout doesn't matter. If the 12th room, if there's, say, a big long hallway, and the room that's like 11 rooms away is down here, like right next to where our starting room would have been,
Continue the onslaught.
that one still is going to be the one.
Destroy them.
You got like 7 rooms and it's down here, and you have 5 rooms and it's way across the map. The one that's 7 rooms right next to you is going where the boss is going to be. If there's no like hallway connecting those 2 rooms together. Alright.
Press
Beautiful.
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
And number of rooms doesn't matter. I've tested it out. If it's rooms 4 rooms away, or 2 rooms that are 4 rooms away, it'll be a 50-50 shot. I thought for a while that it was a higher number of squares in the hallway that affected where the boss was also. It does not. Rain Horse, you finally won! I'm proud of you, Rain.
This expedition
Okay, yep, don't care. Yep, that's the compulsive that we got. Again, we want to keep our bag as empty as possible to avoid the negatives. Really? Leave them at 1 HP, huh? Oh my god, they're just leaving everybody at 1 HP.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Since we could only get 1 kill out of that anyway, I killed the guy. I decided to do damage to the guy with more health. At least there's a less chance we're not going to kill that guy. Mother, are you serious right now?
Their
There we go.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I'd rather... Yeah, I mean, it's... You're probably right, but... Like, I should have killed that guy there, saved 5 seconds,
Back to the pit.
but...
Confidence surges as the
Me
enemy
neither.
crumbles.
I don't know nothing about nothing. Ask Cryfor, he's the expert. Ask those guys that do any percent all the time. Oh my god, so many fights! We had 4 fights already.
Be gone.
Alright, hit him with the damn hook. Thank you. I finally finished an 90% run though, so that feels nice. sure did.
Blossoms.
Again, passing the turn would have been faster there, but
Masterfully executed.
get into the habit of clicking a number and then pressing a number and then
Success
clicking a
so
thing.
clearly in view. Or is it merely
Oh my, could we stop getting stopped every 2 spaces, please? That'd be super nice. Especially since we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms to go. So this is just the RNG of Darkest Dungeon.
Curious is
Stop.
the trap maker's
Stop
art.
hitting traps.
His efficacy unwitnessed
Oh my
by
God.
his own eyes.
Ah, this is bad! Ringing ears.
Problematic.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Very problematic. Oh. Get over here. Or just get marked, I guess. Hey, how's it going, Ashcore? Welcome, my dude. What's cracking? How's your Friday? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, brother? I'm very mortal. This is becoming a problem. Good straight chillin'.
Seize this momentum. Push
Good to
on
hear.
the task's end.
Oh my god! I want a room that doesn't have stuff in it. Muffies. Replace the N with an E and you're good. Oh, yeah. Stop dodging my stuff! It's okay, Thrust has like 50k. Yeah, chocolate chip muffy the other day, hell yeah.
Respondents set the stage for heroism or
Alright,
cowardice.
and this is just the Darkest Dungeon fucking us right now. That's what this is.
More blood soaks the soil.
Like I said, this is just the Darkest Dungeon fucking us right now. Yeah, we're just gonna suck it up and deal with it.
Reeling,
Yep, that's fine.
taken over the edge
Again, we're just gonna
into
suck it up.
madness.
Excuse me? There we go. All those dodges early are what got us. Feels bad. We don't have enough food to really do hunger checks here. This is why afflictions are bad, because they start just yelling at each other and wasting so much time.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Our mission is done, or our fight is over, but they just don't care. They're too busy screaming at each other to... Alright. So I would have reset a while ago, but I would have reset at that death, which, by the way, I forgot to do. Forgot to do that. For our dead tune. Oh. We'll see if we can't finish it though. Just for fun. More than anything else.
A powerful blow.
Quality crit. My back is starting to hurt. Yeah, we're getting completely boned by fights here. I think we've had
These nightmarish creatures
one,
can
two,
be felled.
three,
They can be
4,
beaten.
5, 6, 7. I think we've had 8 fights
In Radiance, may
so
we
far
find
on
victory.
this run. No, this is a very bad necro split. And this is just, oh look, we get another fight here in this hallway. At least we're relatively free most of the way. At least this fight is maggots. It's probably the most fights that I've gotten in a row in a hallway that weren't like maggots or spiders. Nice of you to pass your turn, Reynold. Pass it up. Damn, look at those 50k points. 50k muffies. I gotta find a way for people to use those things.
Precision and
I don't have a good
power.
way for people to use them yet.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzy.
Oh, trust me,
fall.
there is no pride here. There, we got spiders now. These spiders are another relatively easy fight. Good, passing your turn. I like it. I like the cut of your jib. Pay to hit the muffin button. What's the muffin button? Mother.
Ghoulish horrors.
Run into the trap.
And driven into the mud.
Something that could drop a random event. Thinking emoji. Try and come up with like a spinner. How does that sound? Like a spin the wheel type thing. Alright.
Even
So one
the
fun
cold
fact
stone seems
is that
bent on preventing passage.
the hunger checks are just an invisible curio.
Towering, fierce, terrible, nightmare-made material.
That's on the map, so if this hallway is completely full, you know there's no hunger checks in it. Stop yelling at each other. You'll be fine. Calm yourself. Dodge City is awaiting. Damn right it is. Damn it. Thought I was gonna get both of them with that. Yep, gotta do that. We got lucky. Got lucky. How you doing, Foil? What's cracking? We're just gonna try and do straight damage to this guy. I'm not too concerned. I mean, our run is basically screwed anyway. Nice. So we're just gonna show what it looks like to just... Oh no, he's in slot 4. That's a problem.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Alright. Grab him, pull him up. Nice. Actually really good. Oh, still no bleed, huh? So we have a slash and then a stumble. So, good. Good, good. Oh. Slid him back one slot.
Teetering
That's
on
fine.
the brink,
Enjoy your heart
facing the
attack.
abyss.
Oh no, he's in the back again. Get over here. Please don't die, Dismas. I believe in you. Okay, good. Hit the guy who's not going to die. Don't care. Oh wow, he actually passed. Shocking.
Adversity can foster hope. And
No! There we go.
resilience. With no living sinew to act.
How am I? I'm doing well.
Will these walking
These runs today have been going poorly.
fail?
Take all. There it is. 34
As
minutes. Again, that
victories
was
mount, so
really
too
bad.
will
We had a really bad
resistance.
runes too. We had a really bad necro. We had a 14-minute necromancer split because of all the hall fights that we ran into. We ran into, I think, 11 fights in a 7-room
time,
in a
you will know the tragic
8-room
extent
necro.
of my failings.
Really bad.